New poll shows only 35% of Americans trust the president. That poll was taken before the government's secret surveillance program was revealed. Republican pollster Frank Luntz did the survey. He's also a CBS News political analyst. Frank, good morning.
Good morning, and nobody trusts anybody anymore.
So what's the problem?
The problem is that you're told one thing one day. They then tell you something different the next. They then change it the third day. Republicans aren't trusted. Democrats aren't trusted. Congress is at its lowest numbers in modern history. And so it's not just the president. We feel that all these institutions have let us down. We have no confidence in them. And frankly, I think that this is acidic. I think that this is a very dangerous trend in American society, because who's supposed to bring you together? Who's supposed to unite you? Who's supposed to be the people that you turn to when things go wrong, to know that eventually things will go right?
But you're saying it's more than politics.
It goes beyond it.
Elaborate on that. I thought that was very interesting.
They don't trust businesses. In fact, if you can put the numbers back up again, CEOs actually perform worse than the IRS. Wall Street performs worse than the IRS. Nobody likes the IRS. And these are organizations and people. They don't trust the media. They don't trust what happens in sports events. There is a crisis in confidence in this country, and it prevents us from finding solutions to the challenges that we face. And in some cases, people just fold their arms, sit back, and say, I'm out of it.
People rebuild trust how?
And the only way to rebuild trust is to acknowledge you made a mistake, to admit that you got it wrong, and then try to convince people that it's better to at least attempt to find solutions than it is to sit back and do nothing.
Why did you take on trust, Frank? Of all the things that why did you decide I want to look at trust? Because you did this before the NSA.
Correct. It was done after the IRS, after Benghazi, after the Associated Press. I did this because this is the #1 attribute that Americans want in their elected officials, in their business leaders, and in their day-to-day life. And if you lose that #1 attribute, if you lose that prioritization of things that really matter, then what else matters after it? And this, in essence, is a wake-up call.
Okay, let's suppose the president reads these numbers and understands and wants to improve his relationship with the American people and the trust therein. What does he do?
You do something that most politicians never do. You acknowledge you made a mistake. Or you do what Harry Truman did, which is you accept responsibility, whether or not it was done by the people who were closest to you. You accept responsibility, and then you seek some sort of commonality as you try to fix it. Right now, this president has not taken responsibility. The last president did not take responsibility. Congress certainly has not taken responsibility, which is why the numbers are so bad.
All right. A wake-up call to what? Just finish that sentence. A wake-up call to...
It's a wake-up call to the people who have the responsibility and the importance of the American people. It's a wake-up call for them to acknowledge that they're getting it wrong, that their language is wrong, their communication is wrong, and most importantly, they've made so many mistakes. And the first step is in listening.
My impression the military is trusted.
The military is the most trusted. Even religious institutions have fallen in trust.
Thank you, Frank.
Thank you.